What's up everybody, Kafka here, and today we ran 10 Trial of Chaos with killing the Trial Master. Was it worth it? We're about to find out. I want to go over a couple things about the Trial of Chaos that everybody needs to know before they attempt this. So previously, the last couple nights, I've been running Trial of Chaos in a group of 3, which I think is a really good way to do it. But we were not killing the Trial Master. We would tally up the Exalted at the end after 5 runs, and we'd split it 3 ways. We averaged about 300 Exalt a piece, which isn't bad because you could do that with a group in probably around an hour and 20 minutes. You could get them all done. So solo, it does take a little bit longer, especially when you got to grab little cores and stuff. So it'd take me about 3 hours and 15 minutes, I would say, to complete 10 with the Trial Master. So today we're trying to figure out, is it worth it to actually kill the Trial Master? So what I did is I went and I bought 10 of the Fates of Victorious, the Deadly Fate, and the last one is the Cowardly Fate. So I bought 10 of each just so it was like a fresh start. Used all 10, did the Trial of Chaos. A couple things about it that you want to know. One, the Trial of Chaos is super buggy. Are you serious right now? Wow, we lost a couple inscribe ultimatums. So I would enter, the game would lag out and I'd have to restart the computer and I would lose the inscribe ultimatum. So that happened like 3 or 4 times. Also, what happened to me once is I put in all the mats to kill the Trial Master, load up to the Trial Master, and he lagged out and I lost the fates. So whatever, I made it through 10 runs. This is the loot I got. I will say, the nice thing about Trial of Chaos, if you didn't know, when you kill the boss on 4, 7, and 10, they drop level 82 gear. So I've actually already sold some pieces. I sold the Scepter for 150 Exalt, and I've sold some other pieces already too. We're not going to calculate that into this equation here, but I spent 1,345 Exalt to buy the Fates because I wanted to start it from scratch. I want to see if it's worth it to go buy the Cowardly Fates, go buy the Deadly Fates, and go buy the Victorious Fate. So I bought them all, and then I kept all the loot from the Soul Cores, and then you could see I got some good items here. Some of this dropped from actually the Trial Master. This is actually really good. This helm is really good. These boots are good. Another scepter that's pretty good too. I did get one of the shields, and I also did get a diamond. So I got an Adorn. I sold it for 16 Exalt. It was a 50% Adorn. I just did that because that's rare. I don't think it's 1 out of 10 you'll get an Adorn. I really don't. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna sell everything else off for Exalt and see if we get close to that 1345 because if it is pretty worth it. So let's put everything in the inventory. All right, we got everything in the inventory now. We're gonna start going through. So you can see I did get one as Keppa. So we're gonna sell that one first. That is 520 right off the rip. So that is a lot of Exalt, right? That is a good find. Only one out of doing 10, but 520 right there is really making up about 30% of what we spent already. So we're going to calculate that 520. We know we had 520. So 520 minus 1,058. So we had 551 to start. Let's get everything else in there. So we had 7 of the Chaos Resist. That's for 77 Exalt. Not bad. We had 7 of the Increased Charm. This one's kind of trash. So that's fine. So we should get about 70 Exalt there as well. So another one that's not that expensive, Elemental Threshold. That was only 5 of them. So a little bit of Exalt there. This one, I wish we got more of. We only got 1 of the Resist All. That is sad because those would go for 38 right now. And we only got 1 of those. But we did get 3 of the Mana. And these are going for 60. Oh, 64 right now. So 192. That's actually pretty good. Let's do it. 64. Then another 29 here. Another 19 of another cheap one. Requirements of Strength. We'll take it though. Got a couple more to do. Maximum Life. I figured this one would sell for more. It's only 10. My gosh. We'll load this back up. So we'll see where we're at. This is without doing any of the fates now. So we got 4 deadly fate, which is actually really good. So that should be 216 exalt. Those are worth quite a bit. We got 4 vicious fate, which were only worth 20. So that's about 100. And the cowardly fates are 23, and we had 2. So we got about another 46 there. All right, let's put the rest in, see what we're coming up with. All right, so we're at 1948 exalt. We spent 1348 and 45. So we actually made about 100 exalt for doing 10 runs, but fighting the trial master. So if we didn't fight the trial master, we would have still profited 1400 exalt, which an exalt right now, let's see how do you get a divine? So 267 exalt is a divine orb. So that is close to 4.5 divine for 10 runs, 3.5 hours. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Is that a good ratio? I decided to do the trial master, so obviously I got a little bit lucky, and this is not counting all the gear that we have that is gonna sell. Eventually I probably have to price it better. I didn't even put this up for sale. I did get this. It's a 635 roll on the socketed core, so if I get a extra socket in here, this thing's gonna be worth a pretty penny too. So all in all, it's a little bit more risky to go and buy all the vicious fates and all the deadly fates and all the cowardly fates to do the trial master, but it can be more rewarding. If you want the safe bet, 10 trial casts gave me about 1400 exalted coins. So exalted currency, orbs, whatever you want to call them. And a bunch of good gear, because again, this is crucial. It is a lot easier to get level 82 gear during the trial cast than it is while you're mapping, because you have to get a map that has irradiated on it, and it has to be a high level map. It has to be 15 plus map. And actually, this would be the best setup right here, like this blooming field. You have irradiated and you have corruption on it. So to find those is going to be a lot harder than every 4th, 7th, and 10th boss on the trial cast. So you actually have a better chance of getting loot from the bosses in trial cast than trying to in map. I think so. I really do. I think that trial cast is one of the most lucrative ways. And I think once you start the game and you get really comfortable, so when a new season comes out and you want to make some currency, I think a really good way is going to be to do Trial of Chaos, especially if you could farm it really fast. If you just farm Trial of Chaos without the Trial Master, you could probably get done in 12 to 15 minutes depending on how fast your build is. I also had a Sapphire Ring drop. Oh my gosh, I got so happy, and then it was the wrong one. It was the Polroken ring, and I was like, that's the second Sapphire unique dropped, and I didn't get it. But all in all, I think Trialcast is a fantastic way to do some farming. I really recommend it, and I really think I will probably profit on this whole thing. Probably about 20 divine for doing this, just because I got lucky. Yes, I did get the Adore and I got the diamond. But if you want to just profit and not do the trial master, you could probably easily get, when you're selling everything, the level 82 gear. So that wasn't 82, but that's 82. So I did get a lot of 82 gear. The scepter I got was 82, and 81 drops a lot too. I think that you will get a great result, and you'll at least get 5 divine every 10, 4 or 5 divine every 10 runs you do of Trial of Chaos. And like I said, that takes about 3 hours to 3 hours and 15 minutes. I hope they fix the crashing issues, but that's the video. Hope you guys got something out of it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, because Kafka's coming out with lots of PoE2 videos. We love the game, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.